Herkese esenlikler. Bugün şaşırtıcı bir şekilde hala devam eden ve birçok dramayı tetikleyen Hasan'ın köpeği Kaya'yı şoklama olayından bahsedeceğim. Herkesin Hasan'ın köpeğini şokladığını düşünmesine neden olan o klibi izleyelim.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby. It's just you're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom. No, she doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just wants to fucking roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone, and she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented. I think that clip went to Trump's big baby desk immediately. I hate everything. I hate everything.
Burada garip olan birkaç şey var. Birincisi, köpek ne yaptı? Neden köpeğin ayağa kalkmasından rahatsız oldu? İkincisi, tam elini bir şeye uzatırken köpek neden inledi? Üçüncüsü, neden gidip hemen köpeği kontrol etmedin? Dördüncüsü, köpeğin şımarık olması ne alaka? Sadece ayağa kalktı. Ve şimdi XQC'nin bu klibi incelemesine bakalım.
I'm not even gonna be a hater. I'm giving it a fair chance.
Hasan the soy boy.
Just
Hand over.
fuck.
About to press. Still moving. Now goes forward. I'm assuming probably has let's say a Steam Deck, right? Hand forward. Now that was his arm forward. Now his hand going forward probably. See a little bit more.
Go.
Bang! It would be in the next 3 frames. Chad, the likeliness of this being is like 98%. I'm not being weird. You see the arm movement? Looking. No more arm movement now. A little bit more. Tiny bit more. A little bit more. Now it stops now. Guys, 99%.
Hasan'ın eskiden arkadaşı olan Ethan konuyla ilgili konuşuyor.
Many of you guys know that I'm a dog lover, and there are a few things that horrify me more than people that abuse their animals. These are precious creatures that need us, depend on us, and abusing that trust is such a horrible crime. A clip of Hasan Piker is going viral right now of him shocking his dog Kaya for taking one step off of her mat. I always found it bizarre how Kaya, who's this young, energetic puppy, stayed in 1 square foot of Hasan's room, right in sight of camera, almost like just a prop in his room. Well, now we know why. He's using extreme austerity measures to shock and abuse his animal and then blaming her, getting mad at her.
Hasan eski bir videosunda şok tasması aldığını, çok etkili olduğunu ancak kendisinin kullanmayacağını söylüyor.
My old roommate wanted to use a shock collar. I couldn't do it. I have it still. I bought it. They are incredibly effective.
Olay olduktan birkaç saat sonra insanlar Hasan'a olayla ilgili sorular soruyor. Bu sorular hemen aynı yayında geliyor. Ancak Hasan direkt tasmayı gösterip tüm iddialara cevap verebilir. Anlamsızca köpeği şımarık ve çok iyi eğitilmiş diyor. Ne alakası varsa. İddialara cevap vermek yerine şoklama iddiasında bulunanlara hater diyor.
Yeah, she yelped because she fucking clipped herself on something when she was getting off the bed. They're claiming that the most well-trained and the most spoiled, best kept after dog on the planet is actually being used by me, apparently, because I gave her the place command while she was getting off, and then she yelped. Bro, that dog is being abused. 4-hour streams every day of Hasan. I can't imagine. Yeah. I suspect it's coming from crazy haters. They said you shocked over the button. Yeah, in my evil villain lair.
Eski bir klipte Hasan'ın bir konuğu tasmayla ilgili bir şey fark ediyor. Sonrasında XQC tasmanın üzerinde yanıp sönen bir şeyin olduğunu görüyor.
I think her collar's too tight.
Well, it's here we can.
It's you have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking her.
It beeps. It beeps.
Association with Israel. So all this does is
It beeped. Beep. This is probably an air tag. I'm going to assume. But see, there's a little bump there.
Hasan tasmanın şok tasması değil de titreşim tasması olduğunu söylüyor.
And one of the collars that people are pointing to is the collar that is a vibration collar, a collar that I use specifically to communicate with Kaya.
Hasan olaydan tam bir gün sonra tasmayı gösteriyor. Tabii ona göstermek denirse. Ve XQC bu olayı yorumluyor.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy? That's it. Good. There's the air tag. There's the fucking vibrator. This, in and of itself, doesn't actually work in the way that you think it does. Okay? Here. This is the flashlight. Okay? And this is when it vibrates.
Bro, stop putting your fingers on it, man. Christ. Jesus, man. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show it. Ready? See? I just bought it. It's brand new. Do you guys see it? It's right here. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, bro. It's not hard to just like self-debunk for like 2 minutes, man.
Kaya'nın, köpeğin adı Kaya bu arada. Kaya'nın şoklama olayından önce saatlerce aynı yerde yattığı ve ayağa kalktığı anda Hasan'ın şokladığı ortaya çıkıyor.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast. It is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
So she been there for 4 hours. I mean, is it normal for a dog to just sit around for 4 hours doing nothing? I mean, because I do that, but like I'm not a dog.
YouTube'da 17 milyon abonesi olan Penguin Zero olayla ilgili konuşuyor.
Now, for the life of me, like, I cannot understand what he's even upset about in the first place that he starts, like, scolding the dog for. She moved like an inch, like slightly off of that. Now, I saw he mentioned place training. And the whole idea behind it is designating a spot in a comfortable location for your pet. And when it comes to place, you do not want to like make it something stressful for the animal, at least in our teachings. It's supposed to be a comforting spot for them, not like a stressful thing where they just go there and fucking like, you know, blue screen in the brain and just sit there idly comatose. And if they don't, they get punished. So he's calling this her place. But when she's moving from the place, he's scolding her. That's not what we were taught you're supposed to do when it comes to place training. That kind of defeats the purpose of it. I don't know why he would be getting so upset at that, like angry at the dog for moving from place. That really does kind of defeat the whole purpose of it. He kind of downplayed it and shrugged it off as like, oh, a bunch of bad actors attacking me for some fucking phony baloney, barnacles here, you know, unbelievable, this is all a load of fish paste. And instead of doing what I think most people, like not even just streamers, just normal people would do, of like showing, no, look, it's not a shock collar, obviously I didn't shock my dog, he instead just brushes it off saying, nope, it's not a shock collar, you're stupid for thinking that it is. You have all these people saying this shit, it's not true. Well, it takes like actually 3 seconds just to unclip that collar and just show like, hey guys, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea here, this is not a shock collar, look, here's what it is, and then explain it. And the fact that he doesn't is odd, like it is very peculiar. Real, like is he telling the truth? Like you could have swapped it out. You could have changed out the previous model with one that doesn't have shocking capabilities. It looks like there's tape on it. When you increase the brightness here, it does seem like there's definitely tape. I've seen this picture floated around a lot, and people believe that they have narrowed it down to a model called the Educator ET400, which seems to match it visually 1-to-1 in all aspects except for the bottom side there, where on the ET400 there are 2 prongs there, but you can take those prongs off from what I can tell, at least online.
XQC ve Azmon Hasan'ın gösterdiği mayı inceliyorlar.
It looks like 2 holes that have been taped over, literally. You can kind of clearly see a demarcation between this level and this level, obviously marked by a shadow right here. It's not a seamless 1-level surface. There is clearly 2 levels of surface. Bang, bang, bang, bang. There should be a white serial number that doesn't have a protruding. It's more on the inside. So it would be indented with some serial number or some sticker on the inside, right? But in the one shown on a song stream, which is the same one, it has nothing. Why? Tape. Tape. And especially with the difference in level and the shade of black and the shadow, there's an overlaid on top, perhaps. Regardless what you say, it doesn't matter what you say, that at least shows a level of tampering between one VOD to the other. That's irrefutable proof that regardless what you think, it's irrelevant. That at least shows a degree of tampering from one day to the other, where the code was either removed or altered because it blinks on the left side on his hand, but on the right on the dog because it was interchanged or moved. And that's debunked.
For anyone else that's still confused, that's the one in his hand, that's the shock collar, and that's the vibration collar. This needs to be higher. It is 100% proven it's a shock collar. This idiot just taped together. Oh man. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hasan Penguin Zero'nun iddialarına cevap veriyor. Aslında vermiyor. İddia edilen şeylerin tamamen uydurma olduğunu ve ne alakası varsa Penguin Zero'nun İsrail-Filistin hakkındaki fikrinden bahsediyor.
I couldn't even breathe in the direction of Moise if I were you, to be honest. He put a stake on this, okay? He was like, oh, enough people on him. No matter how fucking made up a narrative it is, if a clip looks bad enough, then he will go with it. And he will just use... All these guys fucking do is basically farm Reddit for talking points, and Reddit can so easily be botted and manipulated, and I don't think we're ever gonna get ahead of that. There's just nothing we can do. Bro, he said you're abusing Kyle. Like, no way, fuck him. Yeah, I mean, if he thinks that he can suck my dick. Weird how quiet he was about literal pedophilia in certain communities. I mean, it took him 2 years to fucking come out and be like, yeah, the genocide is happening and it's really fucking bad actually.
Hasan, köpeği Kaya'yı şokladığını düşünen ve kendisini eleştiren insanların İslamofobik oldukları için onu eleştirdiğini ve eğer köpeğimiz yoksa onu eleştiremeyeceğimizi söylüyor.
There is definitely a Islamophobic tint that I've noticed where people are like, of course he does that. He's Muslim. Muslims don't care about their dogs. And it's like people that don't train their dogs, people that don't even have fucking dogs, that don't understand how any of this stuff works, literally making up their own minds and being like, oh, I would do it differently. Okay, well, I'm doing it in the best possible way that anyone could do it. And not only that, but you're also fucking inventing an alternative reality where I'm like fucking electrocuting my dog or some shit. Psychos.
Burada Hasan'ın her zaman yaptığı şeyi yine görüyoruz. Eğer Hasan'ı eleştirirseniz ya İslamofobiksiniz ya da delisiniz. Hasan'ın eski köpeği Fish'in kuyruğundan çektiği bir video ortaya çıkıyor. Tabii videoyu gösteremiyorum. Bir köpeğin kuyruğundan çekmek köpekte kalıcı hasara neden olabiliyor.
Motherfucker, come here. Stay. If you run right now, I'll kill you. Like I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay.
Normalde bunu köpekle oynayan çocuklar hep yapar. Demek ki Hasan'a da demek gerekiyor. Hayır, köpeğin kuyruğunu çekmemelisin diye. Hasan, köpeğini şoklama olayı yüzünden eleştirilmesinin nedeninin aşırı uç sağcılar ve İsrail propagandacıları olduğunu söylüyor.
Hasan is now calling Colorgate a coordinated far-right pro-Israel slander campaign. Here's Hasan's Insta story. She has no idea she's been the most famous dog on the internet for the past 2 days, and we got Kaya, because of a coordinated far-right pro-Israel Israel slander campaign.
Bir YouTuber, buraya ismini koyacağım, Hasan'ın gösterdiği tasmanın %100 şok tasması olduğunu kanıtlıyor.
The RX-090 unit displayed by Piker has been modified to support his assertion that he is only using a vibration-style collar. The electrical terminals onto which the shock prongs are fitted have been removed, or filed down and covered with electrical tape. But the terminal's support escutcheons are still obviously present on the unit. Further, the unit's raised charging port is plainly obvious in the pictures shown. Note its position in the center of the unit near the rear edge, as that will be important in a moment. Piker and his fans are currently arguing that this is in fact a non-shocking vibration-only model. Educator e-collars only sells a single non-shock receiver, however, the Educator PG300 vibration receiver collar. This unit is typically marketed as the Educator pager-only version, and has a substantially different construction than other receivers. The shape and size of the unit is also clearly different to the RX-090 small receiver. The RX-090, like many commercially available shock collars, also has a small haptic feedback motor like in video game controllers to create vibration sensations, and a noise generator both for locating the unit and quote-unquote Pavlovian conditioning, essentially creating pain fear responses in the animal through repeated electrical shocks while being exposed to that noise. This pain fear response can also be developed by, for instance, shouting at the dog before shocking it.
Hasan'ın eski sevgilisi Valkyrie, insanların Hasan'ı eleştirmesi hakkında konuşuyor ve dümdüz şunu diyor: Filistin'de soykırım varken nasıl olur da bu konu hakkında konuşursunuz?
Oh yes, I have seen the Kaya stuff, and let me tell you, Kaya is, well, first of all, the clip did look horrible. The clip was really bad. It was so bad. And it's understandable why everyone was freaking out about it, but I can verify that Kaya is the most loved and spoiled, the most well-trained and best little baby, or big baby, that I have ever been around and that I have ever seen. You would think that this kind of outrage, we would have seen it towards like the genocide and stuff, but you know, this priorities in this world are not where they should be.
Bu insanlar Filistin konusunu hep böyle kalkan olarak kullanıyorlar. Kendilerine eleştiri gelince nasıl olur da Filistin'de soykırım olurken siz bu konular hakkında konuşursunuz? Filistin konusunu kalkan olarak kullanmış oluyor. Mesela o zaman sen niye Filistin'de soykırım olurken yayın açıyorsun? Sonrasında Azman Filistin konusunu kalkan olarak kullananları eleştiriyor.
He showed the comment where you said stop using Palestine as a shield. Well, I'm right. A lot of pro-Palestinian people, I think, use Palestine as a shield for bad behavior. And I think there's a lot of, narcissistic people that latch on to social movements like Palestine, and they're like little parasites, and they attach themselves to these social movements, and they suck all of the virtue, all of the value, all of the objective moral clarity out of it, and then they replace it with their own polluted image, their own stupid politics, their own self-righteousness, and they damage the cause because they don't care about the cause. They care about themselves. They care about making themselves look like being a righteous person. And I think that they do it with the pro-Palestine stuff. They do it with all kinds of things. And I find it to just be fucking embarrassing. It's absolutely fucking embarrassing, and it's pathetic. And ultimately, and this is really what matters the most, right? Is this helping the random children? Which, by the way, keep in mind, the majority of people that are in Palestine and Gaza are under 18. The majority of them. Over 50% of them are under 18. Are comments like trying to pollute the Gazan struggle of Palestinians being bombed by Israel and oppressed by Hamas, is it helping when you pollute that issue with a bullshit dog drama on Twitch?
Sürekli insanların nasıl daha ahlaklı olması gerektiği konusunda vaaz veren Hasan'ın yine kendisiyle çalışan bir videosu ortaya çıkıyor. Videoda köpek sahibi olmanın köle sahibi olmak olduğunu söylüyor.
You have an animal that you are taking care of. You have a literal fucking slave. And not just like a slave, but you have a literal fucking slave that you shackle, okay? Every fucking day, pull from their neck and take them wherever the fuck you want to take them to. And on top of that, you fucking neuter your slave. So your slave can't have more slaves. And you have this slave
for just personal consumption, just like making yourself feel better.
Hasan'ın eski köpeğinde dikenli tasma kullandığı ortaya çıkıyor. Ama dikenli tasma bizim kangallarda gördüğümüz hayvanın boğazından korunması için kullanılan dikenli tasma değil. Bu tasmanın dikenli tarafı iç tarafa dönük. Köpeği kontrol etmekte zorlanan insanlar için yapılmış. Köpek çok fazla çekiştirince tasmanın dikenleri köpeğe batıyor ve bu sayede köpek fazla çekiştirmemiş oluyor. Bu tasmayı Hasan'ın arkadaşı yanlışlıkla yayında gösteriyor.
Fish? Wanna go for a walk? Go for a walk. Oh shit.
Penguin Zero, diğer adıyla Moist Critical'ın Hasan'ı eleştirisinden sonra Hasan artık konuyla ne alakası varsa Penguin Zero'nun uçağa binmekten korktuğunu söylüyor.
And did you see Charlie's video on you? Seemed kind of bad faith. I don't care. I have not. Charlie Moist Critical is afraid of getting on a fucking plane. Okay. Once again, the only person that has like taken this up has never been around me and Kaya.
Kaya dolaşmak istiyor ve Hasan sırf dolaşmak istediği için köpeğin sınırları zorladığını söylüyor.
I have a good friend of mine that used to be Van's producer back in the day. Back when he was in the look, see, spot training is already failing because I already let her do whatever she wants now. See, this is how it works, okay? She expands on the readily available confines, okay? Do you see that? Thank you, haters. You have successfully ruined. You have, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you this dub. Dogs are like kids. They push boundaries. And then they...
Tüm bunların üzerine Hasan insanların göz önünde olan gerçekleri reddettiğini söylüyor. Ve Hasan'a göre köpeğin uyuyor olması onun şoklamadığının kanıtıymış. Artı olarak Hasan köpeği şokladığına dair kanıt olmadığını söylüyor.
Yo, this dog shock collar nonsense getting out of hand, bud. I just came from a YouTube video that was strictly about indie video games. The comments are full of comments about the incident. What can you do? The greatest antidote to slander is observable reality, okay? Observable reality. There it is. You can't really get a good angle here. But what do you say? What do you do? I must have shocked her. I must have shocked her to sleep. Yeah. The greatest antidote to a faucet of lies is observable reality, okay? It's funny how he insults others who don't buy what Hasan is selling. I mean, once again, observable reality. Stick around, chatter. You will also probably recognize that you might have been led astray, especially on this. Like, there's an ideological commitment that you can have to assuming that my worldview is horrifying and bad and wrong or whatever. But in terms of maintaining the assumption that like I'm abusive to my dog, there's just no evidence to this, and evidence only to the contrary.
Yine başka bir şoklama videosu ortaya çıkıyor. Bu seferki daha kötü tabii. Çünkü köpeği şoklamasının bu seferki sebebi köpeğin estetik bir şekilde yatmaması.
A commemorative mug I got from England. Specifically for
Hasan'ın itiraf niteliğinde başka bir videosu ortaya çıkıyor. Meğerse Hasan köpeğinin saatlerce aynı yerde durmasını sağlamak için köpeği yatağa bağlıyormuş.
And also, one of the parts of this training is also supposed to put her, like, we're using the elevated bed, as you guys can see. And one of the things with the elevated bed is that she has a leash on right now on the elevated bed, so she can't like really get off of it. So she now knows to sit in place for hours and hours on end.
Hasan'ın arkadaşı olan Cutie Cinderella, Hasan'ı savunmaya çalışırken aslında şoklama iddialarını doğruluyor. Mesela tasmanın şoklama özelliğinin olduğunu ancak şoklama uçlarının çıkartılıp bantlandığını söylüyor. Ve XQC bunu yorumluyor.
No, there's no shock. Like the electric prongs are taken out of it.
But here's my thing, right?
Like it's only a vibrate. Like there's a setting for vibrate and there's a setting for
True,
shock.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
So there's only the since the prongs are in it only vibrates. So what I had to say, I went to his house, I looked at the collar. The collar is taped off where I think there would be prongs.
Yeah.
There's no zap. There's only a vibrate function.
I have a dog named Milo, and he actually got the trainer offered to give him a shock collar, and he said no.
A shock collar?
Yeah.
Yeah, like certain
No, but it's the same one. Like it has a vibrate.
No way, not a shock. Oh, don't do that. A shock one? No, Hasan has the shock kind of shock, but without the prongs and the tape. That's kind of fine. But oh my God, a shock one? No! We can't be having this around. That's what's crazy.
It has both settings.
I'm not trying. Listen.
So what you're saying
is I have never seen him shock the dog. I agree the clip looks fucking insane.
It does.
The clip looks fucking insane.
So you're defending him?
I'm saying I'm shock
Oh,
the
so
dog.
you're
Correct.
upholding him. Cares a lot about like animal rights and all that and all this shit. I would think that they would all be up in arms about, you know.
Bu konu hakkındaki Azmo'nun da yorumuna bakalım.
Know how it just keeps getting worse. It just keeps getting worse. Everything's falling apart. All of the lies are crashing down, and everybody is seeing the truth laid bare. And it is, in fact, exactly what everybody thought it was. So the story has changed so many times that I actually don't even remember what the story was originally. Don't they have like a group chat or something? You don't want to have like one person say it's green, the other person say it's blue. Truth is, it's actually purple.
The collar is taped off where
I can just imagine Hasan watching this. No, don't say that. No, I said it wasn't taped.
there's no zap. There's only a vibrate function.
Then why did it need to be taped?
Here's the deal.
Here's the
I
deal.
have been to Hassan's house
Yeah?
every day for the past 2 years.
Yeah?
Okay. I have never seen the dog get shocked. I have never seen the dog get shocked.
What about the
I love how this dude immediately, instantaneously, because that's like that you say that with anything. I have never seen him beat his wife. He has never somebody in front of me.
He has a vibrating collar. I've seen it because I'm a psycho.
Yine başka bir klip ortaya çıkıyor. Hasan köpeğinin yürümesine izin vermiyor.
Something, because a lot of people are saying. Someone's been a bad girl in my absence, by the way, and you can tell because she's like literally fucking crying. She's not used to place because while I was gone, she got to free roam like a cow the entire day. I don't know if she actually got a decent amount of workout this morning or not, but no, okay, she did go to the park apparently, and she's still being a baby, it seems. No, we're not freeing her. She needs to get used to it. She needs to get used to the structure that she had in her life once again.
XQC, Hasan eksenli yayıncıların tasma olayında Hasan'ı savunmalarını eleştiriyor.
I thought a few of these LA
Let's
guys
entertain the vibration.
would turn around, right, and actually make a new statement. But as more
Every
clips
time
come
I
out,
see the Austin
they're
show,
holding
I
strong.
think it's Baker
Okay, they're like foot soldiers,
Just
bro.
me?
They're holding they're holding the line.
Where?
That is crazy. That's defense that not even money can buy, but clout though. Everybody, all of them are just controlled by clout like a puppet. Bro, it is interesting. In real time, we're seeing the master clout puppet. All of them are just moving exactly how they think they should move, and how clout weighs them around. That's actually interesting.
Ethan ve Hila Hasan'ın köpeği hakkında neden bu kadar takıntılı olduğundan bahsediyorlar.
I think the reason why he's using this electric collar is because I think when this happens on his stream, I think he really takes it like personally. Like he feels that it's
embarrassing.
It's embarrassing that he's not seen as this perfect dog trainer who with perfect obedience. Like he's really into that image for himself, and I think he's just really taking it so seriously with this dog.
But also, it's like, what kind of standard are you setting for your dog to live? I don't understand. Like, she needs to be in that exact spot for hours.
If she likes to get up and roam and then go back to her place, why keep her on camera the
why-
whole time? Just don't put her on camera.
But why is that a problem if she goes and comes back when she wants?
I feel like if he's this strict, he should have a dog sitter while he works. Like if it's that important to make sure your dog is trained all the time, just have someone else take care of your dog while you work.
Right.
I think that makes the most sense. The fact that he doesn't do that is so weird to me.
And by the way, I've been in this room. There is like a whole large part of this room that's not in stream. He could easily put her bed there and never be embarrassed by her disobedience.
Hasan iddialara şu şekilde cevap veriyor. Olayın olduğu gün meğerse tasma takılı değilmiş.
Third group of people are the ones who are like, look at this clip, look at that clip, look at this clip. Like, it's obvious he's moving his arms around. Like he's fucking constantly in a state of zapping. And they've moved away from the initial conversation, which was that like she didn't even have that collar on to begin with, and the only reason why I showed the collar was because people were clipping other instances.
Bu şimdiye kadarki en kötü Hasan klibi. Hasan köpeğini yeni almışken onu başka bir köpekle aynı yere koyuyor ve köpeğinin diğer köpek tarafından ısırılmasına gülüyor ve bunun dünyadaki en komik şey olduğunu söylüyor.
I don't know if putting them in a confined space like this together is a good idea, but we're about to see very quickly, she will most likely recognize, she will very quickly learn that that's probably a mistake. Because if she keeps pushing Fiona, Fiona is going to bite. Oh, there we go. Good job, Fiona. You fucking tell her. One thing I will tell you, I've seen her. Kaya is really funny when she's scared. Being scared, but it gives me anxiety. Maybe it's me. No, I want her to bite her. What do you mean? That they had to chop it. I know Fiona wants out. She's not getting out, though. Fiona snaps at her. She'll just go, ah, ah, ah, ah, ah, and like run away. Run away like a fucking goofball crying. It's the funniest thing on the fucking planet. Oh, Fiona, stay in there. She needs to learn. See? See? She wants out.
The wind, children.
Did you see that? I want you guys to see what happens when she actually gets scared. It's so fucking funny.
Tüm bu olaylardan sonra Hasan'ın çok eski sablarının bile onu eleştirmesi yüzünden Hasan yayında kendini kaybediyor ve her şeyden nefret ettiğini söylüyor.
I can't stand any of you dumb f***s in this goddamn chat. Oh my fucking god, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on. Every single fucking day of the goddamn week. I hate my life. I hate fucking streaming. I hate socialism. I hate every single fucking person who thinks that the peak of activism is just being the most annoying, holier than thou, the most ultimately woke leftist. You did it. You did it. You have unlocked fucking nihilism within me, okay? I am black-pilled. Nothing will ever get better. We are never gonna make it out. We can't even have a normal fucking non-hostile goddamn conversation on any of these issues. Everybody just simply wants to fucking chirp into the wind because they have no power and they recognize their utter powerlessness in the face of unjustifiable constructs that we fucking exist under. And the best possible fucking thing you can do is just be goddamn annoying, okay? Oh god.
Azmon Hasan'ın yayında kendini kaybetmesini ve Hasan'ın o gün zaten tasma takılı değildi iddiasını izliyor.
I can't stand any of you dumb f***s in this goddamn chat. Oh my fucking god, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on every single day of the goddamn week.
The funny thing is that I say almost all of these same things.
Woke leftist.
Yeah, true.
You did it. You have unlocked the nihilism within me, okay?
Yes! The most annoying people are your own subs. Yes, you've cultivated these people.
People are literally like the 40 month subscribers.
Yes.
The person
He saw the clip.
and an offliner in this community, okay? He is a consistent voice of nuisance, okay?
There's a person that's in his offline chat that's always starting trouble, and he finally fucking snapped.
Is to constantly chirp in a Twitch streamer's chat.
He's so close. This is actually the saddest shit. Well, I mean, he's starting to realize. I mean, he is. He's starting to realize it.
On that day, she just had like a regular collar.
Then why was it? Why did it have a beeping light? There was a light on. What kind of a regular car has a light on it? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a dog wizard, right? But like, damn, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Was there even a dog? Because I don't remember the dog. I don't think there was a dog.
I mean, yeah, here, just now.
Okay.
Like 6 minutes ago. Are you the dog abuser guy? Right?
It seems like if you change your story that many times, like, I mean, really, it seems like you probably did, right?
Şimdiye kadarki anlattığım olaylarda Hasan eksenli yayıncılar her zaman Hasan'ı savundular. Hep birazdan Hasan'ın köpeği şokladığını hiç görmediklerini, köpeğin çok şımarık ve sevilen bir köpek olduğunu savundular. Ethan bu insanların hiçbir kanıtı olmamasına rağmen kendine ve eşine iftiralar atarken Hasan konusunda böyle davranmalarını eleştiriyor.
Something on the back of the collar that we photoshopped in to look like a piece of tape.
Don't just believe an out of context clip, because that's what a lot of you guys are doing. It's like you just see a clip.
It was confirmed that it was a fucking vibration collar.
He literally debunked it. He showed the fucking collar on stream.
To be like, no, look, he put tape over it.
I can't help but notice that it's the exact same people who have spent the last 2 years calling me and my wife baby. I hope for some people, seeing how shamelessly they lie right now to protect Hasan, lying about what we know we saw with our own eyes, like it's irrefutable that he used a shock collar, that if they can lie about something so stupid and it's so transparent, I hope that to some people, you can understand that they would be lying about me and Hila for the last 2 years. They're capable of it and they would do it and they have done it. So I don't know. If you've been someone that has listened to one of these people talk about how big of a Zionist me or my wife is, I would urge you to maybe just take a second look.
Yine Hasan'ın başka bir klibi ortaya çıkıyor. İlginçtir ki diğer kliplerde olduğu gibi Hasan önce köpeği Kaya'ya bakıyor. Sonra elini bir şeye uzatıyor. Sonra köpek birden irkiliyor.
Trump was potentially going to use to potentially put pressure on Jordan's king to try and take in more Palestinians, correct? I mean, that's what we've heard from Trump over the course of the past few weeks is that Jordan and also Egypt
Azmon bu olayı yorumluyor ve Hasan'ın köpek yüzünden sürekli sinirlenmesinden bahsediyor.
And he muted the mic. He did. He muted the mic.
in more Palestinians, correct? I mean, that's what we've heard from
Yeah,
Trump
yeah, he
over the
did
course
mute.
of the past few weeks.
The dog
is that
shakes at the exact
Jordan and
moment.
also
By the way, I downloaded the VOD and confirmed how the dog proceeded to remain seated in the same exact spot for the next 5 hours.
Hassan called his dog the spawn of Satan.
Was the spawn of Satan.
It is crazy how much this dog has made him mad. Like, I've never seen a person make another person as mad as I've seen Hassan's dog make Hassan. He's probably
And look
joking
at her
about
now. The most perfect puppy of all time. Why? Because I trained the living dog shit out of her. Okay?
You did.
Incredibly well trained, but like the first
I love how well trained she's. Look how good she is. She's doing great, guys. She do whatever I want to do. From the fridge to the TV, Kaya will be free.
Hasan'ın eski köpeği Fish'te dikenli tasma kullandığından bahsetmiştim. İnsanlar Hasan'ın eski bir yayınından köpeğinin boynunda açık bir yara olduğunu gösteren bir klibi buluyorlar. Ve bunu Mor Pegasus inceliyor. Bu arada Mor Pegasus'un videolarından çok fazla faydalanıyorum. Kanalına bakmak isterseniz diye linkini açıklamaya bırakacağım.
Moving on to people finding yet another clip of Hassan's old dog Fish allegedly being mistreated. This tweet's going viral. Holy shit, old Hassan Piker recording with his previous dog Fish shows an open wound on the dog's neck where Hassan used a prong collar. This guy should not have a dog. And here we have a picture of Hassan with his dog Fish, and I probably blurred this for YouTube purposes, but it's basically an open wound and there's blood clearly visible. It looks like it's like dried up or something. Now,
Hasan'ın olay günü köpeğinin tırnak içerisinde titreşim tasması takmadığını söylediğini gördüm. Ethan bu konu hakkında bir şey fark ediyor ve Hasan'ın kendisine iftira atması hakkında konuşuyor.
By the way, now as you watch this clip, and this is cited in this article as evidence that he didn't do it, recall now that a few days later he says the dog wasn't actually even wearing the collar. So take this in.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw.
This is the one they saw.
But now that's not the one we saw?
No, she wasn't wearing it.
I'm confused.
Actually didn't spend the last 2 years defending genocide. Everyone was lying about it. Who gives a what that lunatic has to say?
Do you think he actually thought that was that funny?
Dude, what kind of laugh is that?
Is he really that amused? Okay, great. Listen, obviously you are the main spreader of this malicious lie that has caused untold trauma to me and my family. But nonetheless, that has nothing to do with the fact that you electrocuted your dog. So if you could address that, that'd be great. We've got him. He's a liar. He's always been a liar. He lies about political opponents because he thinks that it's morally justified to lie and slander people if they are political opponents because it helps his cause. In his mind, that's what he thinks. And this is obviously not something I subscribe to. I think it's evil. I think it's disgusting. I think this is why people believe that I've supported genocide and the fallout from it.
Bu olaylar hala devam ediyor. Hatta ABD Başkanlığı Yardımcısı J.D. Vance bile bu olaydan bahsetti. Hasan ilk olayın hemen ardından aynı yayında birçok insandan gelen iddiaları direkt yok edebilirdi. Tasmayı çıkarıp direkt gösterebilirdi. Ama bunu yapmayıp aynen ben köpeğimi şokluyorum diye dalga geçmeye çalışıyor. Ardından artık ne alakası varsa köpeğine çok şımarık ve çok iyi eğitimli demeye başlıyor. Video uzamasın diye çok bahsetmedim ancak Hasan'ı ne olursa olsun savunan internet ünlüleri, yayıncılar demiyorum çünkü aralarında gazeteci Taylor Lorenz de var ve Taylor'ın müthiş duayen gazeteciliğinden bir örnek verirsek Taylor, Roblox'ta protesto yapılabilmesini sağlamış. Evet, Roblox'ta polislerin çok baskıcı olduğunu gündeme getiriyor ve böylece Roblox'ta protesto yapılabilmesini sağlıyor. Zaten bu kişinin Hasan hakkında objektif olmasını beklemek aptallık. Çünkü Hasan'a tapıyor. Bunun gibi Hasan hayranı olan yayıncılar sanki anlaşmışlar gibi Kaya'nın çok iyi bakıldığını, Hasan'ın köpeğe elektrik verdiğini hiç görmediklerini, bunun aksini söyleyen insanların Hasan'ı eleştirmeye haklarının olmadığını, çünkü Çünkü kayanın etrafında hiç bulunmadıklarını söylüyorlar. Tabi Hasan her zamanki gibi kendisini eleştiren insanlara siz şizofrensiniz, delisiniz ve hayali görüyorsunuz diyerek cevap veriyor. Oysa kendi haklıysa tasmanın marka modelini, tasmanın uzaktan kumandasını olayın olduğu gün direkt gösterebilirdi. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Bir sonraki videoda görüşürüz.